Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we're back again once again with some more Matt Rose reaction. You guys seem to love the last one when we did dreamt up lyrics. Today we're doing one that's a little close to my heart. The customer isn't always right. I work in retail, so I know the customer is not always right. They're all idiots, okay? They're mainly idiots, so I'm excited to see how idiotic they can get with this one. So let's just roll into it. It's 12 minutes. Let's see if the customer is always right. Let's see.
I worked in a KFC restaurant in Scotland, and I had a woman complain to the manager that we didn't give me the full KFC experience. Right, what do you mean by that? Well, it's just I didn't feel like I was dining, in Kentucky. When I worked at McDonald's, a woman came in to complain because she had 12 chicken nuggets instead of 10. Working at a chain restaurant, I once had a lady that said to me after trying her food, this doesn't taste like the picture. I worked Burger King drive-thru, and this lady orders a large vanilla shake in a medium cup. I asked, do you mean a medium shake in a large cup? Seeing as how physically I cannot put more liquid in a container that it will hold, she gets infuriated, drives up to the window, screaming at me for not listening to her in a loud, slow tone, like she's talking to a deaf person. I want a large vanilla shake in a medium cup.
Not possible.
How many slices are in a large pizza? 8. Well, what about medium?
8.
Okay, wise guy. How many slices in a small?
8.
8? How can a large and a small have the same number of slices? Because we cut them all the same number of times. Bullshit, that makes sense. Let me talk to your manager. When I worked at a super fancy expensive steak restaurant, this customer wanted his steak mid-rare butterflied, which means that it will take a shorter time to cook on the grill and faster to your table. Butterflying a steak, thought I'd demonstrate how that's done for anyone who might be unaware. I'd never done it before. Turns out, surprisingly difficult to get right, even for an incredibly skilled chef like me. Here's what it should look like, really. Still tasted good, though. Anyways, once his steak got to his table, he was genuinely confused because his steak didn't look anything like, an actual butterfly at a garden centre. Some of your plants are wet. I worked in a shoe shop and someone once demanded discount because a shoe had been in the window and was slightly warm. That's not me who posted that, by the way. My laptop won't turn on. Did you plug it in and charge the battery?
No.
No, this is a laptop. It doesn't need to be plugged in.
Oh
man, the battery still needs to be charged. Listen, this is a laptop. Used to work at a fruit-based electronics store. A woman had spent over $4,000 on a loaded new iMac. She hated it and wanted to return it. When I asked why, she said the default wallpaper, a big wave crashing on the ocean, making me feel, seasick. Oh yeah, that's the one, I'm gonna be sick. Yellowstone. There was a writer there called Old Faithful, whose claim to fame is the fact that it rather regularly goes off at about every 90 minutes. On this particular day, the geyser was about 15 minutes late, and there were numerous people at the information desk to complain about it, as if they have some sort of button that they simply forgot to press.
It's nature, you can't control. Oh my god. This has hit me in the feels, this video. This hit me in the feels. They're so stupid. It's unbelievable. They go, I do, like at work, right? I'll go on a tangent right now. When they go on self-service, right? At work, there's a whole side that says cash. There's a whole side that says card only, right? The amount of people who go onto the till, when it says card only, big red letters on the screen, you press the button. This is a card till. Would you like to continue? Yes. Scan their shopping, get to the end. How? Why can't I pay cash? There are signs everywhere. There are signs everywhere. Is this where you go into Sco's? Massive, giant green sign that says Sco's this way. Where are the batteries? There's a giant freaking battery stand. There's a giant fucking Duracell battery right there. You can see it from here. Where's the batteries? I don't know. Oh, excuse me. Can you tell me where the milk is? When I'm literally opposite the milk, down the milk aisle. I don't get how people get through life being this stupid. I really don't.
The grill marks on the grilled onion look like devil horns, and I take offence to that. Used to work in a pet store, had someone return a dog they'd bought the day before because male dogs shouldn't have nipples. When I worked at an office supplies store, I had a lady return her Wi-Fi printer while demanding to see a manager because the printer I sold her was telling her to fuck off and die. My manager convinced her I couldn't have set the printer to say that. Long story short, we sent a supervisor out to do the setup, and her neighbour's Wi-Fi network was called fuck off and die. I had a customer demand a meal cooked because her pancakes were too round. I was a server and had a lady get mad because she'd offered ice water, but after sitting at the table for 45 minutes, the water was too watered down because all the ice had melted. My water tastes like water. Red Lobster server here. My fish tastes too fishy. I work in a coffee house, and a customer said that our coffee was too coffee. I work at a Jewish community centre. We had a complaint that we were too Jewish. Jimmy John's worker here. One time a woman complained that we made her sandwich much too fast and refused to eat it. I am full of what the fucking advertisements say they make the things fast. I work at Jimmy John's. All Jimmy John's have a sign that says free smells. Had a lady come through the drive-through one day, gets her food, then proceeds to look through the bag. She eventually looks up all confused and asks, where's my free smells? My manager jokingly says, oh, you'll come inside, you can smell all you want for free. She then says, okay, asshole, and then speeds off. To this day, I have no fucking clue what she thought would be in that bag.
What would be in the bag?
This food is too hot. No, I like it replaced with a cooler food. But where's the sugar? What? I ordered sweet corn? This is just corn. Worked up.
I want sweet corn. Where's the sugar? I just have corn. It's so fucking sweet. Okay. I just don't pause it. It pisses me off.
A plastic fork. One of the prongs could break off and stab me in the throat and I'll die. Now, to ridicule this customer further, I actually bought some plastic forks with the intention of demonstrating how they snapped easily against the neck with zero injury. However, initial tests against the hand proved, to my surprise,
a bit painful actually.
Against the head had a similar result. Don't try this at home. And then the neck, by which stage I was bleeding from quite a few different places, led me to reevaluate this one complaint. No, those things are lethal. I was bartending at an Applebee's. One day, a lady ordered a mango daiquiri. I made it, delivered it, she drank about a third of it, then asked if there was mango in it. I told her, yeah, there's mango in it. I can't drink this, I'm allergic to mango. She panics. Awesome.
Called a mango daiquiri. It's gonna have fucking mango in it.
Have this made with penne instead. I'm allergic to fettuccine. You're allergic to a shape. The guy came into Dairy Queen, ordered a chess burger and an ice cream and sat down. When the server brought him his order, he started yelling and berating them, saying he couldn't eat it, he's lactose intolerant. Analog pensive face emoji. Our cheeseburger. White Castle and Dairy Queen are trying to capture the Burger King. Check me. A woman wanted me fired from my job because she thought I photoshopped extra freckles onto the model in her picture. Why the fuck would I do that? She said I did it to deliberately piss her off when she was going through a family crisis. I'd never met her before. My friend stocked stuff at a department store and some old lady complained on his second day. She said he didn't smile while he put away the clothes. I used to work for a major UK channel. I once had an argument on the phone with a customer for an hour explaining that no, we had not lined up a bunch of pigeons and crushed them for an advert.
How are people this dumb, man?
CGI.
Oh,
well, and also, no, we hadn't constructed a giant pistoning number 4 to levitate above Trafalgar Square. I work at McDonald's. I had a customer throw his burger at my face at 1 this morning because his pickle was not in the centre of the freaking bun. Customer order a chicken wrap and then come back complaining, well, smells like chicken. There's dirt in the bottom of my creme brulee. Oh yeah, that's vanilla. I don't think so. Vanilla is a clear liquid.
Oh
Some
my
customer
god.
thought it's Obama's fault. They have to pay a $35 activation fee.
Thanks, Obama.
When I worked at a movie theatre, a woman came up demanding a refund for her movie because the person next to her farted. I work at a local Walmart and we were hosting a pre-screening of The Man of Steel, and I got to wear a full-size Superman cape for the week beforehand to help advertise it. I had a customer complain that unless I was wearing the entire costume, I was being unprofessional and shouldn't be allowed to wear the cape. Lady, why won't you let my child swim in the deep end? Me, well, she can't swim. I had some guy ask me if he could return a tub of I can't believe believe it's not butter.
Because
I said, yeah, and asked him why he wanted to return it, and he said, well, because it says butter right on the package, but it ain't butter. He literally could not believe it wasn't butter.
I can't believe this is not butter. Hang on, it says butter on it, but it actually isn't butter.
This may get buried, but I'll post it in the hopes that someone reads it. A woman comes through the drive-through lane and orders stuff. One of the things is a large Diet Coke. She pulls around to the window and I look over to see she's driving a van with a live horse in the back. I hand her the Diet Coke and she gives it to the horse. I'm thinking, okay, well that's weird. I turn away to make sure her order's ready. I turn back around and she is livid. I ask her, what's wrong? And she screams at me and throws a broken Coke cup at me. It had dirt and hay on it. She tells me off, ranting about how shitty our cups are. Apparently the horse broke the cup and it spilled everywhere. I'm like, really? Well, you gave it to a fucking horse! What do you think is going to happen? There's a website related to this post I'm sure you'd enjoy. This question being an exhibition of graphic designs made by graphic designers of some of the stupidest client comments they've received whilst graphic designing. I really like the colour. But can you change it? We want it to look like this, but don't copy it. Just make it different enough. But keep it the same. Can you turn it around in Photoshop so we can see more of the front? Yeah, I'm just not sure that a globe and passport represents travel. I like it, but can the snow look a little warmer? Can we make the pig sexier?
When I briefly did this, right, for people, briefly I made like pictures and like logos and shit for people. The amount of problems that came back to me. They wanted me to make a logo for like their like online football manager series, whatever. The weird you know, order and whatnot. I tried to make it smaller. He wanted it to be like this big, right? Like stupidly small on the screen, right? Stupidly small on the screen, right? So like barely any pixels, which would require it to be pixel art because it's so small. It needs to be pixelated, right? And he kept moaning at me, saying it was too pixelated. But he wanted it really fucking small, so I couldn't draw it. He wanted it to be like pre-drawn. It's really impossible to make it that small and not pixelated. It's literally impossible. Pissed me off. That's why I stopped doing it. The amount of problems.
The sandwich needs to be more playful. But would the banana drop realistically drive the chocolate submarine? I've printed it out, but the animated GIF is not moving.
We're in Harry Potter now.
I mean, yeah, there comes a point where they're not even complaints anymore, just statements of profound dumbness. I worked over the summer for a tour bus company. While driving past the Washington Monument, a woman asked me, how do they get all the flags to fly in the same direction? A friend of mine was a tour guide who showed people around caves. A common question he was asked was, how many undiscovered caves are there around here? I worked in the sold chlorophyll. A customer asked me to find something and it was near the chlorophyll. She was like, oh, isn't that what they used to kidnap people? I tried to explain that she was thinking of chloroform, but I don't think she believed me. I ran a lawn mowing service. New customer asks about the process. So do you come to my house to mow it, or? Hey, nah, we pick it up and haul it to our special mowing centre, then bring it back. Cell phone store, and this is right before the dawn of the smartphone.
Right, okay.
I need my information off my old phone. Okay, yeah, where is it? It is at the bottom of a lake. I work at an independent pet store. A new, pretty gimmicky item we brought in is a line of catnip that is packaged to look like pre-rolled joints. And I've got some of these, and it is so obvious that what you're supposed to do with them is once you've got your token picture for Instagram, either give it to your cat to play with or sort of break it up and shower them with it. Bam, largely unaffected by catnip. He prefers the harder stuff. Now, the people know these are catnip products, but I've had multiple people who ask, but how does the cat smoke it? How can they even hold a lighter? They've got paws.
I'm losing brain cells.
Some grief in the comments saying this is dangerous, but I'm too curious not to try this. Gas station. Hey, the bathroom door's locked. Can I get a key? There is no key. If it's locked, there's someone in there. How does it know? How does what know what? How does the bathroom know someone's in there?
Oh my God.
People go in and they lock the door while they're using it. Oh, I worked at a large outdoor sporting goods co-op and we sold bear spray, basic pepper spray for bears. A woman came in with her 2 kids
In
one day
America.
and bought a canister because they were going camping. She
Nice.
gets to the front door, then comes back to the register as an afterthought and asks if she's supposed to just spray her kids from head to toe with it. Thank
Oh
God
my
she
God.
came back. Working at a bookstore. Customer, do you sell the Bible here? Me? Yes, we do. Which version would you like? The Bible. Yes, I understand. Yeah, which version? The one Jesus wrote. And finally, working at a museum where the main attraction is the dinosaur exhibit, we sell a lot of cheap products aimed at children,
Nice.
especially dino eggs. A grandfather and his granddaughter came into the shop, always busy, always cramped, and he picks up a dino egg for her,
Nice.
hands it over, pays quickly, no bag, no need. Lovely, simple transaction.
Yeah.
But just as the till drawer was closed and I'm pulling out his receipt to hand him, I've seen him in the corner of my eye tear open the packaging of this egg, smash open the lovely plastic shell, and taken a big shard to his mouth. He begins to chew, turns slowly to me, and only then does he think to ask, Is this edible? No, I gasped. No, sir, that's not edible. You really shouldn't eat that. The little granddaughter's face sinks further, watching her grandpa spit out bits of plastic into her broken dinosaur egg. A fake
Oh
dino
my
egg
God.
designed to be immersed in water so that the rubbery dino toy on the inside can grow and hatch. How does something like that happen? Well, as always, you can count on me to find out.
So this is what was mistaken for a light lunch.
Oh
How will
no.
we get into this?
Oh, the plastic forks.
Actually, they do look quite appetising. What do they taste like?
Don't. It's plastic. Do not swallow that.
Yeah, I can see how you might think these are edible. Oh my god, it's digging into my gums. Ah! That little critter's the meat of the egg.
Oh my God. What is happening? It's bouncing
It's
plastic.
a sponge.
Sweet text from Grandma.
That. He just ate plastic and then a spongy dinosaur. Matt, what are you doing, my D? Oh my God. That video triggered me so much. People working in retail or like hospitality, you get the most stupid people on the entire planet. So stupid. How do they have jobs? How do they get by in life? I don't understand. If you have enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below. Let me know any more videos you want me to react to in the comments. I'll add to the list. Definitely do that. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!